going, everybody? My name is Dalton. Welcome back to Garage 99. In today's video, we've got a review for a 2017 Chevy Corvette Grand Sport in a beautiful spec. It's all dark gray with this light blue trim everywhere. You've got suede and blue leather. It's beautiful. Even the ceiling, this looks just like you would see in like a Koenigsegg or something. I'm not kidding. They actually have diamond stitch suede ceilings in that car as well. You got Bose surround sound. I haven't even gone anywhere yet and I'm already in love with this car. Beautiful electronic dash in the middle there with the analog gauges on the side. You got your multimedia and you get your flat carbon pieces all over. Oh, this is just a beautiful car. Yes, it's automatic. No, I don't care. I'm still going to enjoy it. Let's go ahead and put it in track mode. We're going to leave traction control on, but it's in track mode. So we're just going to have fun with that. I'm sure this is such an easy car to drive. Absolutely love it. The hips and the wing that you can see in the back mirror, everything about it is so freaking awesome and beautiful. Oh, there's a little Miata. Yo, that thing's sick. Beautiful little car, actually. Guys, I have a Miata if you don't know. If you're just new to this and you're just watching it for the review, I've got a whole Miata race car build, so go ahead and check that out on the channel if you want. Shameless plug, you can blame it on that guy. Alright, so we're still getting her a little warmed up. Got the AC on. And we're just gonna enjoy our drive. So this is a 495 horsepower car. The biggest difference between this and the Stingray, which is the base model, this is technically still kind of a basey model, even though it's a Grand Sport. This is my favorite model because it still keeps that same power plant, but it makes the car a lot more track focused. You got stiffer suspension, you got bigger brakes, better sway bars, end links. Car's much wider. It's got like a complete wide body, just like the Z06 and the ZR1. And you got bigger wheels and much wider tires. You got like 335s in the back and probably like 285s in the front, if I had to guess. On 20s or 21s, oh, we got the heads-up display. Don't, if you guys can actually see that. Let me see if it picks up on the... Oh, you guys can see the flicker of it. That's pretty cool. Very comfortable in the seat. I've sat in suede microfiber seats before, but these are like the perfect hug where you're super comfortable and it's like not too much to handle or deal with. I absolutely love the way this car looks with that big wing in the back. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's got the wicker bill back there. Very cool. And it kind of like wraps around. Really hugs the edges of the car. And you've even got those big brake ducts. I don't know if you guys can see them in the mirror there, but they kind of scoop all the air and bring the cooling, more cooling down to the tires and wheels to keep it cool, because this is more of a track-focused car while maintaining the same power as the Stingray or the base model. In the heads-up display, I have a beautiful tachometer, speedo. It shows me what gear I'm in, and it also shows me my G's left to right, which is pretty cool. I'm going to adjust my mirrors for a second here, because all I can see are those big freaking hips. And a girl as girthy as you be, I need to see around them. Man, even the seats have that 355 edition. I'm going to actually put at the bottom of the screen right here what the 355 edition is, because now it's got me curious. Oh, this is really cool. So check this out. The passenger has their own adjustable temperature gauge right over there, because the dashboard is so driver oriented. They actually have their own controls over there. Very, very cool. It's very exotic car like, because as you guys probably know, this is more of an exotic car than anything else. Wow, the ride is crazy stiff. I mean, I'm actually kind of getting a little nauseous. So we're gonna put her into sport and see if that changes things up. That is a rough ride. It is definitely track focused. Let's go ahead and give it a little something, see what happens here. Pretty loud, really loud actually. Yes, she got a little sideways, but yes, we have traction control on because we're not goofballs. Handles really well in the corner. She's quick. I'll give her that. Man, this thing handles I mean, very minimal driver inputs. Catching myself back here. Very minimal driver inputs, like just barely touching the wheel, and it rips left or right. I mean, this thing's crazy fast. It's like just the right amount of power. I could honestly, I would much, okay, so I just got out of a 2009 Nissan GTR with a couple things done to it, and this thing's about the same price. Hands down, I would rather have this. This is, yeah, it's a little more of a useless car without the back seat, but I would definitely rather have this car. It's just the modern technology, the way it sounds, the way it handles, drives. You're obviously getting an 8-year-old newer car with better technology. Technology in sports cars is a huge, huge thing that you want to look out for, because as it ages, it will depreciate the way a car drives and feels. And that's something you got to look into if it's something that you want to like thoroughly enjoy, because that was much more enjoyable of an acceleration than the drive I was getting out of the GTR. It's sad, but it's true. I think it also is very biased for me to say something like that, because I do own a C6 Corvette with a lot of stuff done to it, and this is bone stock, and I love it. I think it is a great car for what it is. Guys, I absolutely love this car. This is probably one of my new favorites, and it's a different experience than a C8. So I haven't driven a C7 in probably close to 4 or 5 years, and this is not going to be any faster than the other C7, even though it's a Grand Sport. It's just a better car than the regular C7 with all the track options and all the carbon fiber. And this is a collector edition 355, so it is just going to be a more limited edition than the normal one, and it really does feel special. I don't know what it is about the C8. Maybe it's just the fact that it's newer. It doesn't feel newer, it just feels different. But I think I like this better than the C8, and I'm not really sure what it is. I think it might be because of the fact that this is front engine, and it's like the newer, better version of my car. Or if it's that I'm just not used to the C8 yet, or what it is. But this is, I don't know, I really love this car. This has got a special place for me now. It's like, it is slightly more obtainable than a C8, but it doesn't mean it's still obtainable. It is plenty fast. This would definitely beat my Vette, the way the automatic 8-speed transmission works and everything. Yeah, you pretty much put in these different modes with this thing, and it's just the fun button. So here is the menacing C7 Grand Sport, and she is beautiful, and she is a ton of fun. I absolutely love every bit of this car. It's got these really cool aftermarket taillights that kind of look like a Lamborghini Aventador. I don't think that's an aftermarket exhaust. It could just be like the factory like valved exhaust, because it's very loud. Got huge Michelin Pilot Super Sport 335 25/20s. That is such a low profile. And then you've got two 85/30 19s in the back. So this is basically the same setup as your Z06. I think the ZR1 has 21-inch wheels in the back, but this to me is a better setup. It's got the Cup 2 wheels, which are very hard to find as well. This whole car is pretty much just exactly what you would want out of a C7. Just look at that girth and the shape of her and everything is just so amazing. This Chevy just does it right. They can't mess up these cars. Everything that they make and do is so beautiful. I love it. There's your Chevy LT1, 495 horsepower and like 470 or 480 torque. Really gets her down, and it's very usable power with the 8-speed automatic. It'd probably be more fun in the manual, but I gotta be honest with you, I don't need all of my cars to be manual, and it would be really cool if my wife could enjoy driving an automatic. So I'm starting to become an automatic. I'm like 50-50. I don't want to jump from one way or the other, but very, very sticky tires. It's literally picking up everything. Huge shout out to Monicatti Auto Sales, by the way, guys, for letting us borrow this vehicle today. Kind of enjoying all these different cars, and I'm just making it a good day because I'm having a lot of fun. We got these beautiful blue, leather, and black suede seats that I am obsessed with. They're so comfortable. You don't really overheat. They are heated and cooled. I believe they're cooled. You've got the whole Dashboard is blue leather, black leather, aluminum, suede microfiber, carbon fiber. You've just got tons of elements to make the driving experience and everything in the cockpit beautiful and nice to look at. And this is the view you get. Like, look at those hips of the front fenders. I guess those would be the shoulder blades. Look at those shoulder blades. So yeah, this is a very, very fun and nice, beautiful car to drive. It's kind of exactly what you would want in a Corvette. This is nothing more, nothing less. You definitely don't need a Z06. I think that power, I'd have to drive a Z06, I guess, but the power just seems unnecessary or useless, where this is very fast, off the line, and even on a roll. Definitely would beat my car. That'll do it for today's video. If you guys like the video, please like the video. Hit the subscribe button, turn notifications on if you would like to get notified whenever these videos come out on Saturdays, and my regular vlog videos go out on Wednesdays. That's going to do it for today's video. I'd like to thank you all so much for watching, guys. Peace out, and keep turning those gears.